Ahead of a new season, I'm going to be walking 37 miles in 3 days, visiting every Premier League club in London to find out what Arsenal are up against this season from our closest rivals, and more importantly, to raise money for Prostate Cancer UK. Sponsor me and save lives. Keep on my channels for more and watch this space.
Welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. First of all, well done to Arsenal last night. What a great performance that was. When that friendly was listed for Arsenal to be playing by Leverkusen, I was like, that's a really tough friendly to have at the start of the season. That's really going to test us. But as it went, I mean, it wasn't really much of a test because Arsenal absolutely blew by Leverkusen away. And listen, Leverkusen are probably a little bit behind Arsenal because the German Bundesliga season just started a little bit after our season. But that was still very, very impressive to win by 4-1. And there was some very good performances in there from a lot of Arsenal players. So well done. We're looking sharp. We're looking ready. I did see that on the tour of America, that even though we're a little bit disjointed because certain players missing, but you know, you could see that the Arsenal team at the moment have got a confidence and a little swagger about them that's, you're looking at it and you're saying, yeah, we're looking all right for the start of the season. And with yesterday adding back in some of those players that have been missing, like Saliba and Saka came back in there, that was really, really good. And of course, Gabriel Jesus looking sharp again, and that only bodes well for pre-season. Of course, it was the return of Granit Xhaka, and it was so nice to see him get, you know, a really, really good round of applause from the crowd. I mean, I was a bit gutted that I missed it because I was over here at the Olympics. I'm still here. Ain't going to complain. It has been brilliant here as well. But I will be back for the game on Sunday. But great to see Xhaka get a really good response like that. And on the Xhaka thing, you know, that position he played, left-hand side of midfield, we did all right last night, but we acknowledge and know that we still need somebody to come in that position and play in that position. And the player that we've identified, as we all know, has been Mikel Merino, but still no deal done yet for Mikel Merino. And then big news yesterday was Liverpool being linked with his teammate at Real Sociedad, which is Martin Zubimendi. And I saw all the Liverpool fans, you know, going up, oh, we've nicked him away from Arsenal. Liverpool fans, we did move on from Zubimendi quite a while ago. We did buy Declan Rice for 100 million quid. So I don't think any Arsenal fans crying over the fact that you guys might get Zubimendi. Congratulations, well done to you. I mean, I thought you had the great endo, so you didn't even need Zubimendi. But all jokes aside, they may be getting Zubimendi, which would be a good signing for Liverpool. However, what does that do for the Merino deal? If Liverpool go in there and meet that release clause of £51.7 million for Zubimendi, which all the reports, including a big one from The Athletic, are saying they will do today, does that ruin Arsenal's chances of getting Mikel Merino? Are Real Sociedad going to let both of their midfield duo go? Are Real Sociedad as well gonna sort of, you know, say to themselves, well, you know what, we've got enough money in from the Zubimendi deal, so why do we need to sell Merino? We don't care that we've only got a year left. We're going to hang on to him because we can't afford to let both of them go. We've got European football next year. I mean, Arsenal really need to get this deal over the line quick, because it does look like it's stalled a bit at the moment. There's been no talk of it in recent days. And it really is a deal that, you know, we have to hurry up and get that done. So going to watch that with a lot of interest, because that has made things interesting now that Martin Zubimendi looks like he could be on his way to Liverpool. Will Arsenal move quickly now and get this Merino deal done? Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about this one being wrapped up in, you know, a matter of days, and it still hasn't been done. So let's hope that Arsenal can get this deal done for Merino as quickly as possible before the Liverpool thing scuppers it. Now, Eddie Nketiah noticeable last night, again, that he didn't start the game. That he only came on with about 20 minutes to go. Not even say came in at half time. It does suggest to me that Arsenal are still sort of sparingly using him as they've done all the way through the tour. They didn't do that last year because he could still be sold. And the French publication Foot Mercato saying yesterday that the deal for Eddie Nketiah is still not dead, and that Arsenal sort of softened their sort of approach on this, and that the deal, you know, could still happen. That, you know, about 2 days ago, we were being told that Marseille were going to move for Eli Wahi, who plays for Lens, good player. But it looks like now they're not going to move for it. And they are still interested in Nketiah. We know Nketiah wants to go there. The argument's been over the price, but Foot Mercato is saying that Arsenal are softening their stance on that price. So could Eddie Nketiah still be sold? And if he is still sold, when will Arsenal sell him? Will they, say, move him out in time to bring somebody else in? One to keep an eye on. Viktor Gyökeres, as we know, I mean, it's become Viktor Gyökeres daily. Some of these cars over here, that's a motorbike. They're bloody loud, aren't they? Right? Viktor Gyökeres. And as I was just saying, it's becoming Viktor Gyökeres daily right now on the show, but it's because it's been spoken about every day. Corriere dello Sport over there in Italy claiming that Arsenal are very active in trying to get this deal done. Now, that's what they're claiming. We've still not seen any movement on it. We know there's interest from Arsenal. We know about the big fee. I don't have to keep going over that. We know he scored 43 goals in 50 games last season. He was hot. Will Arsenal move for Viktor Gyökeres before the end of the transfer window? Mikel Arteta really yesterday talking up Gabriel Jesus, saying, I've seen something different in him. He's looking strong. But can we rely on him staying injury-free? You also spoke about, you know, the ability of, you know, him and Havertz playing and Trossard playing these false number 9 positions. Great. But is that going to be enough come at the start of the season? And still, I feel, if we can, we should try and get a striker. But Viktor Gyökeres still there, very active, according to Corriere dello Sport. Let's see how active we really are. And what about this one? This is interesting. We know that Arsenal need a wide player. They need a winger, right? Saka came on last night and played. He looked pretty good. That's his first game. What if anything happens to Saka? Very, very important player. Reece Nelson's still looking like he could be moved on before the end of the transfer window. What about this player? Kingsley Coman, a serial winner for Bayern Munich. This guy is one of the most decorated footballers around. He's won World Cups, Champions Leagues, he's won leagues. Kingsley Coman, according to the journalist Florian Plettenberg, who's very close to Bayern Munich, he says that the Bayern Munich star is available on loan this season. He's had a lot of injuries over the past couple of seasons that's really sort of kept back his career, but he's still a top quality player, quick, tricky winger, left winger, but can also play on the right wing as well. Very intelligent player, very experienced player. Valued at around about £50 million, but available on loan. And what Florian Plettenberg said is that's not necessarily with an obligation to buy either. Now, if Arsenal are struggling to bring in a player to play on that right-hand side, surely they should be considering a player like Kingsley Coman, who's a top quality performer. Would love to know what you guys think. Now, this is not a rumour that's out there today. It's just that really sort of, you know, pricked my mind when I saw that he's available on loan. PSG are said to be one of the teams that are interested. Of course, that's where he started his career. But Kingsley Coman, in your opinion, should Arsenal move for him? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing that walk next week. We're going to be walking around the Premier League grounds in London. Please get information in the links below of how you can sponsor me on that. We're trying to raise as much money as we can for Prostate Cancer UK, so get involved in that right now. Enjoy my time over here in Paris. Big up to everybody I've met over here. It's been absolutely brilliant. I met a load of people yesterday at the Champions Park. Met some of the medal winners and got to see like, gold, silver, bronze medals. It was absolutely brilliant. So big up to everybody over here I've been meeting. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy my time here. Sorry I missed the game yesterday, but I will be back for the game on Sunday. So looking forward to that. Arsenal taking on Lyon. and still looking sharp.